Hey everybody, Kevin here, Coliseum Comics. Welcome to our YouTube channel. It is, I was going to say it's Wednesday. It's actually Tuesday afternoon. I'm here in our Kissimmee location. It's wicked busy. So, let me get through here and we'll talk about the books that came out this week. What do I have? A lot of great stuff. First off, a lot of amazing reads. So if you didn't see me reviewing it here, it's because I just picked out a couple, but there was so much good stuff. Man could go poor reading comics these days, but what a way to go. Let's start off this week, for February 12th. I almost forgot that important information. By the way, I hope you had a good, if you're been to MegaCon, I hope you had a good con. But we're back in the store now. Let's get down to business. The stuff we love, comic books. What do we start with this week? Let's take a look. From DC, Absolute Batman, number 5, written by Scott Snyder. The art is by Nick Dragotta. This is Batman versus Black Mask. And it goes back also a little more background to young Bruce and Commissioner Gordon and their particular relationship. This book is, I'm going to try and find that. So much action. This is a great book. If you're not reading Absolute Batman, a lot of like the 5th printing of number 1 came out this week, and the 4th printing of number 2, and the 3rd printing of number 3. You can pick up the copies if you didn't get the first issues, just for an amazing read. Absolute Batman, though, number 5, kicks it into gear this week. You're going to absolutely love it. My next pick, Aquaman, number 2. This is written by Jeremy Adams. The art is by John Timms. The amazing art by John Timms. After last issue where Aquaman disappeared, he pops up, and I'm loving this book. Look at with the dark tide coming, what's going on? Look, I don't want to tell you who that is. Let's look at this. Look at the splash page. Aquaman's new powers, he's learning to use them, and this is, if you know, for Aquaman fans, guys, you have to be pretty psyched about this. This book is absolutely killing it. 2 issues in, I can't wait to read the 3rd. Aquaman, number 2, this week. Don't miss it. Don't sleep on this. My next pick, Black Lightning, number 4, written by Brandon Thomas. FICO Ossio does the art. Thunder has been quarantined in the Watchtower. Well, that doesn't sit well with Jefferson Pierce, and that puts him in odds with Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. So how does he react to it? And it is such a good book. Honestly, I am digging the daylights out of Black Lightning. If you're not reading it, pick it up. This is such a good book. I don't want to show you, so hard to show you pages when there's so many spoilers. I'm not a spoiler guy, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you're not reading Black Lightning, you should pick it up. It's part of the DC All-In, where it's all melded together. Absolutely fantastic. My pick of the week from DC. Do you have a pick of the week? Yes, I do. Right here. Boom. You must have known. Green Lantern Corps. This is number 1, written by Jeremy Adams and Morgan Hampton. The art is by Fernando Pesarian. And man, of all the books this week, Green Lantern Corps just absolutely slaughtering it. It's kind of like you know how it's, I'm going to say like MCU, but, not MCU, it's MCU, CSI. They're cops in space, and they actually, put the good juice, and they've got a new recruit, maybe? I don't want to say a new recruit, but, you know his face, and once you find out, you're like, no, they didn't go there. Yeah, they actually did. Green Lantern fans, I can't show you anything from this point, because that would be a spoiler, and Green Lantern fans, this is the Green Lantern Corps you've wanted for the longest time, and DC finally is giving it to you. It's got all your favorites and some folks that you didn't know were going to show up. Green Lantern Corps, number 1. Pick it up. And don't forget that with Coliseum, if you buy a first issue with that first issue guarantee, if you don't like it, you return it in good condition. Don't eat biscuits and stuff and get grease on it. Come on, man. You're not a savage. But if you return it, you get another one for the same price. But I gotta tell you, this book, you're not gonna return it. You're gonna sit there and say, give me a second copy. I want it a second time. Why would you buy a second copy for a second time? I don't know what your life is, but this is right here. My pick of the week, Green Lantern, number 1. Whew, that was just DC. Let's slide over to Independent. I have 2 from Image this week. Bug Wars, number 1. This is written by Jason Aaron. You're going to hear Jason Aaron's name a lot. The art is by Muhammad Asara. This is a dark fantasy epic, so if this is not there's language and violence, so kids, tell me you have to sneak this. Slade Skywalker is a teenager who finds himself thrown into this world of spider witches and beetle-riding barbarians. Think of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and Conan the Barbarian. Put those two together, you've got Bug Wars. There's a lot of violence in this. It is absolutely insane. It's oversized. First issue out today from our friends over at Image. Don't miss it. Bug Wars #1. But my pick of the week from Independent, give a pick of the week also from Image. The Moon is Following Us. This is #6, written, of course, by Daniel Warren Johnson, who is, if you've never read him, is absolutely amazing. The art in this is by Riley Rossmo. The battle for Penny continues in Penny's dreams. This book is so good. I can't sit there and say enough about how much I really enjoy this story. I love the characters. I love this world. Daniel Warren Johnson, man, I gotta tell you right off the bat, when he gets on a project, it is amazing. If you've been reading Transformers, you know that's the case with Transformers. The Moon is Following Us. Killer book. Don't miss it. #6 out today. That's Independent. And what about Marvel? What about Marvel, Kevin? Is anything going on in Marvel this week? You know there is. You know I'm going to start off right now. First off, X-Men #11. I'm loving this X-Men book, this X-Men team right here. This is written by Jed MacKay. The art is by Nito Diaz. There are some aliens coming into Earth, and well, actually, they're looking for pretty much. They're looking for a target. That target is in Alaska. That's home of the X-Men. You know that. So who is it? Who are they looking for? There goes Jack, just walking by, like, hey, is Kevin recording? I'm just going to walk by. But look, this book was great. The art is fantastic. The art is always fantastic. This is X-Men #11. Came out today. My next choice, Marvel Mutts #1. This book is more of a book for kids. So I'm going to tell you right now, if you're a dog fan, this is for you. If you have a younger reader, this is great. It doesn't have Crypto because he's DC. It's got Marvel. Look, it's got Lockjaw. We have a big old Lockjaw. This is actually a fun book. If you've got younger readers, this is perfect for them. Written by Mackenzie Cadenhead, Takashi. I'm gonna mess it up. Mixiyazawa, yeah, does the art. I apologize for butchering that name. That's what I did right there. But you can see right there, boom. If you're a dog fan, it's such a great fun time. It's fun. And you want to read a fun book? Right here. I got it right here. Marvel Mutts, #1. My next choice is one of my personal favorites. This is a facsimile edition of Amazing Spider-Man 129, written originally by Jerry Conway. The art is by the amazing Ross Andru. When I was growing up, Ross Andru was the guy who introduced me to Spider-Man. That was my Spider-Man artist, man. You'll always have a favorite. Ross Andru is mine. This is the first appearance of the Punisher. That's all you need to know, kids. That's it. And plus, look at this art. Look at this art, man. No one could do Spider-Man like Ross Andru. People talk about, my favorite is Todd McFarlane. But, Ross Andru, he knew how to make the city a character. Every action was sometimes they were awkward. Look at this. Just beautiful stuff. You should pick this up. Another reason to pick it up is because it's a facsimile edition. They have all the original ads, so you can see what us old farts were buying back in the day out of the back of comic books. Like, look, you can find out the key to your future is being a locksmith. Is it really? Only if you're a thief. No, that's not true. I just made that up. And look at back. Evil. Look at this. I had this stupid toy. This was the best. But this what makes these facsimile issues fun. You get the original ads and original letter pages and Stan's soapbox, so you can just read it in Stan Lee's voice. A great time. A lot of fun. Amazing Spider-Man 129 from Marvel. That's just a trip down memory lane for yours truly right here. But my pick of the week. Are you ready for this, gang? Are you ready for a big change? Boom. One World Under Doom. Check that baby out. This is number 1, written by Ryan North. The art is by R.B. Silva. It all begins here, gang. Doom's takeover of the world starts here. And when he's talking, it doesn't sound so bad. He's not a good guy, but man, he's got some solid plans. And of course, the heroes want to stop him. Is it going to be easy? No. Doom is the sorcerer supreme now. It's not Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is working with Penn and Teller in Vegas. I don't know what he's doing. He's going to Asgard. Spoiler. But, right now, this is Doom and the heroes trying to take him on. And this book starts off huge. Absolutely huge. It's one of those things you read the first issue, you go, where's it going to go from there? I don't know. All I know is I had a ball with this. One World Under Doom. It comes out today. Don't miss it. Don't sleep on this, my friends, because this book, absolutely killer. All right, there we go. That was a bunch of stuff, and that's not even half of all the great books that came out this week. Look at this. Look at this handful of stuff that I'm going to take home with me and not sleep tonight for the next 3 or 4 weeks. Lots of great reading. So what do? Get off your couch. Come on down to Coliseum of Comics. Grab what you love. Find some new stuff. Find some things that you're like, hey, I had no idea I enjoy that book, but you actually do. And then live your best life reading comics. That's what it is, my friends. That's all you gotta do. And so I'll see you next week. And until that time, guess what? I'll see you right there. Boom. See you in the stores.